Hey everybody, so it's a couple of days till Christmas. I'm just gonna jump right into this review, man. I'm gonna review Holy Virgin versus the Evil Dead, 1991. Written by Ho Kwan Lee, directed by Chun Koo Lu, starring Donnie Yen, man, and he's looks so young in here. Also, Pauline Young and Sybil Hu. And so I've always heard of this, and I was it's from Hong Kong. Has Evil Dead in it? I mean, it's not Evil Dead, but just the name of Evil Dead, perks me up. And I've had it for a while. I've watched it. I think I was drunk. Like, I'd put it on when let me put on Holy Virgin. Finally, I was like, let me sit down and pay attention. And I watched it, and first thing, this has a lot of nudity and more sex than I thought it was going to have, which is fine. Man, so it starts out, Donnie Yen is a teacher, a professor, and he's having he's teaching some of his students, and then this guy shows up called the Moon Monster and kills all the girls. So they think, the cops think Donnie Yen is a murderer. They're keeping tabs on him, and slowly they find out that he's not the murderer. That there's this, they keep calling him the Moon Monster. He's not a monster though, it's a guy. His eyes glow, and he flies through the air going like this. And but Donnie Yen, he's a badass. He's such a badass fighter, but even he can't take on the Moon Monster. Then it goes to Cambodia, from Hong Kong to Cambodia, and they're gonna marry the White Princess, played by Pauline Young. But then something happens and the marriage is interrupted. I think she was gonna, the Moon Monster had tricked her into marrying him, but it gets messed up by a storm, and she has to fight him. Pauline Young is gorgeous. I think she's so pretty, and I think Asian girls are really pretty. Even the average ones are really pretty. And there's something about, she has almost like an oval face, and with her hair up, I just thought she was really pretty. And she's a badass fighter too. She has a sword, and every time she pulls it out, it makes a noise, and it glows. I just love that. I love the laser effects. So Donnie Yen and a female detective, Sergeant who is also very pretty too, and she's a badass. She just tells people off, tells it how it is, and then she gets fed up with what's going on, and she just quits the force. She's, I'm out of here. And I thought that was pretty cool too. But yeah, it's a lot of nudity in this, and you see bush, you could, they said in Revenge of the Nerds, man, there's so much bush, you could knit a sweater. There's all these naked Asian girls, and I was wondering, it seems like all Asian societies, they seem pretty demure, but I think they might be the most perverted ones, because I think there's a little sex. There's just a lot of nudity, and you see Sergeant Hugh, naked at the end, and they get all these girls naked. But there's a lot of good fighting. A little bit of gore. The reviews, there aren't that many reviews of this, surprisingly. I said it's gory, but I didn't think it was too gory. It's definitely bloody and violent. There is a little smattering of gore. I really like there's some really funny parts. Then towards the end it turns into just a full out like rapid machine gun fire action, fighting. The supernatural horror stuff goes away, but then it comes back. Watching it, I was, oh man, I would put this right under the Seventh Curse. Maybe like a notch or two below it. The Seventh Curse is awesome. I got this from Unearthly Video. Not the greatest quality. I couldn't read like half the times I couldn't read the subs. But then I was like, it doesn't really matter. Like, I get the idea. I know what's happening. Weird ending. Like very like I was like, what's is it gonna start all over again? It's good. Also, like there was a good jungle. Anytime I see the jungle now, I just associate it with cannibals. So I like that. There's no cannibalism though. But Holy Virgin versus Evil Dead, yeah. I don't hear this. It's not on YouTube. I thought like this one has to be on YouTube. There's just so many movies on YouTube. But if you look on IMDb, I looked it up. Dude, there's lists, like they have lists of other movies, and I found a couple other movies like Hong Kong action from the 80s or like supernatural horror action, just that wild stuff that they do, like Boxer's Omen, Sorcerer's Curse, Peacock King, and now like Saga of the Phoenix. I want to get that, and yeah, I want to get back into. And what's his name? Kevin, who does Unearthly Video, he puts trailers. He put a trailer for this movie called Fatal Vacation. That's all out action. It's not horror, supernatural, but it looks awesome. I said, man, I gotta get Fatal Vacation. But Holy Virgin versus the Evil Dead, great title. I wish I could get a better. I'd like to get a better copy. I fell in love with Pauline Young and Sybil Hugh. Yeah, and then at the end, like she's more like a native person. She doesn't really know about like the modern world, but at the end, she's like dressed like a normal gal. And I was like, man, she's still. I thought maybe it's just because she's like a kind of like a primitive princess. That's what made her look cute, but she looks cute. Just like she had a hat on. I was like, man, she's so cute. Gonna give Holy Virgin vs. Evil Dead a 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed it, and just man, it's called Holy Virgin vs. the Evil Dead, but it does have that crazy energetic vibe of like I get from the Evil Dead movies, and Hong Kong just seems to have them in spades, man. Just multiple movies that are just crazy. So I'm gonna watch the next couple of episodes of Twin Peaks. I wanted to, hold off because I'm getting them all jumbled. But hopefully I'll be able to do that video tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, get the weekend off, and then Christmas Eve, and then Christmas, and we'll see what happens. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.